You can learn a lot about the world by looking at a globe. It shows the continents, the oceans, the locations of mountains and other landforms. But a globe can show you only what's on the surface of our planet. Have you ever wondered, what's inside the Earth? Nobody has ever been to the center of the Earth, so how do we know what's there? If you bounce a ball while standing, the ball will return in about a half a second. But if you kneel down, the ball returns much more quickly. You can figure how close you are to the floor just by measuring the time it takes for the ball to return. This is the same principle scientists use to determine what's inside the Earth. But they don't use balls, they use explosives. When an explosion is set off near the Earth's surface, it creates shock waves that move toward the center of the Earth. When the waves strike certain objects, the waves bounce off, returning to the Earth's surface, where they cause vibrations which can be measured by machines like this. By studying these vibrations, scientists are able to learn a lot about the materials that make up the interior of our planet.
Welcome to this unit on Earth Science. In this unit, you will learn about the layers of Earth, what they are, and what they do. What is the learning outcome for this lesson? At the end of this lesson, students will observe and describe the Earth's lithosphere, identify the 4 layers of Earth, describe the characteristics of the 4 layers individually and relative to the other layers, and compare the layers of the Earth by their characteristics. Structure of Earth. The solid Earth is layered with an outer crust, inner mantle, and dense metallic core. The crust is made up of huge plates that the ocean and continents rest on. The plates move at centimeters per year, which causes major geologic events such as earthquakes, volcanoes, and movement of mountains. The Earth is composed of 4 different layers. Many geologists believe that as the Earth cooled, the heavier, denser materials sank to the center and the lighter materials rose to the top. The crust. The crust is the layer that you live on, and it is the most widely studied and understood. The Earth's crust is like the skin of an apple. It is very thin in comparison to the other layers of Earth. The mantle is the layer located directly under the crust. It is the largest layer of Earth, about 1,800 miles. This is made up of much denser, thicker material. Because of this, the plates float on it like oil floats on water. The mantle is composed of very hot, dense rocks. The core of the Earth is like a ball of very hot metals. The outer core is so hot that the metals in it are all in the liquid state. The outer core is composed of melted nickel and iron. The inner core of the Earth has temperatures and pressures so great that the metals are squeezed together and are not able to move about like liquid, but are forced to vibrate in place as a solid. Let's review the layers of the Earth: the crust, the mantle, and the core.
Crust and metal, yeah. you know what it is. Crust moving cause of plate tectonics. Yeah, mantles like plastic, and the core is really dense and metallic. Memorize a song and you know everything about the crust and mantle, crust and mantle, crust and mantle, crust and mantle. Moving on down, there are two more layers called the outer core, inner core, outer core, inner core. Mr. Lee, science teacher at it again. Sick flow, spitting that regurgitation. Ready to begin, so without further ado, I'ma hop up on this fresh beat so I can teach you about the layers of the earth. First things first, the outermost layer is called the crust, filled with dirt and rocks and sand. I hope you understand. The crust is a layer on top of which we stand. It's made out of rocks, mostly igneous. Oceanic crust, the densest and the skinniest. Sinks below some other crust during subduction, which might result in a volcano and eruption. Yeah, you know what it is. Crust moving cause of plate tectonics. Yeah, mantles like plastic, and the core is really dense and metallic. Memorize a song and you know everything about the crust and mantle, crust and mantle, crust and mantle, crust and mantle. Moving on down, there are two more layers called the outer core, inner core, outer core, inner core. Go down to the ocean floor, you'll see that it is getting new rock by a process known as sea floor spreading. The continents fit together, something like a puzzle. They're moving so slow like a Senate in the huddle. Used to be a supercontinent, Pangea. Then they moved apart, continental drift, see ya. Since they're always moving, there's a great amount of stress. Tension, compression, and shearing will be on the test. Yeah, you know what it is. Crust moving cause of plate tectonics. Yeah, mantles like plastic, and the core is really dense and metallic. Memorize a song and you know everything about the crust and mantle, crust and mantle, crust and mantle, crust and mantle. Moving on down, there are two more layers called the outer core, inner core, outer core, inner core. When the rock breaks, there's a crack called a fault. Usually plates are locked up like a vault, but when the stress builds up, the pressure's too great. The ground starts shaking because of an earthquake. Why do plates move? I hope you heard the lesson when I said it's from the heating of the mantle by convection. The track's running out, the only thing missing. The inner core is solid and the outer core is liquid. Yeah, you know what it is. Yeah, you know what it is. Memorize a song and you know everything about the crust and mantle, crust and mantle, crust and mantle, crust and mantle. Moving on down, there are two more layers called the outer core, inner core, outer core, inner core. Yeah, you know what it is. Crust moving cause of plate tectonics.